Recovery Services Vault is used to store Azure Backup recovery points for majority of resources like VM, SQL, files and folders, and provides interface to perform backup-related operations like creating backup policies, taking on-demand or manual backups and perform restores. To create RSV Search Recovery Services Vault on Azure Portal, provide Vault name, subscription, RG, region where you want to create Vault. Note that Vault region should be same as data sources. Add tags if you want to and click on Create. You can control public network traffic or add private endpoints from networking. Go to Properties Backup Configuration and select the required redundancy type from LRS, ZRS or GRS. ZRS is not available for all the regions. Make sure to select the required redundancy before you configure any backup, as you cannot modify it later. You can also enable CRR if required, which would make GRS copy to be readable, known as RAGRS. You can enable CRR anytime after creating Vault, even after backup is configured. Advantage of CRR is you can see recovery points present in secondary region and can test restore in other region beforehand even when primary region is up and running. By default, RSV data is encrypted with platform managed key. However, you can choose your own key if you want to, enter key URI or choose key from Key Vault. You will have to enable managed identity, system or user, for this operation. Once you have enabled encryption with customer managed key, you cannot switch back to PMK. You can choose to enable immutability in Vault. Enabling this property helps you ensure that recovery points once created cannot be deleted before their intended expiry. MUA provides additional layer of protection to critical operations on your recovery services vaults, like disabling soft delete. In security settings, by default soft delete is enabled, which would keep backup data for additional days, 14 by default. If you want to disable it, you can disable or enable it anytime. Security PIN might be used on-prem backup device registered with RSV. You can download RSV Agent for configuring MARS, file and folder or system state backup, and credentials required to register it with Vault from last two options. In monitoring option, you can choose to disable backup failure default alerts or enable advanced alerts using Azure Monitor. Using backup option, you can choose where your workload to be backed up is located and its type from drop down. Site recovery option is for DR. We will discuss it in detail in another video. In backup item, you can see backup copies of workloads for which backup is configured. In backup policies, you can see default policies or create new as per your requirement, where you can add frequency and retention of your backup. Backup reports and monitoring is a vast topic which will be covered separately.